It's so fun when in year 23, Tom Brady can experience a first. So we could experience a first as football fans and watch him come back from 13 down in the fourth quarter for the first time in the regular season. Of course, Falcons fans know that he's done it in the Super Bowl. This is going to be a fun show because all of us are here. All the brothers are here. Michael Holley,
welcome,
and
Mike.
your usual,
Mike, welcome.
your regular,
Mike,
yeah, exactly, your regular host, Michael Holley and Jim Trotter. Good to be a guest of the show. Love what you guys do. Just figured I'd come and hang out, and just want to be a part of the conversation. We got a lot to get into today, but Trot, Michael loves to tease me about my keeping receipts. So here's another one. We ranked our quarterbacks in the offseason, and I still had Brady number one coming into the season. He obviously hasn't been the best quarterback in the league this year, obviously, right? But last night was an example as to why I said he's the most dangerous guy with the ball in his hands. The Saints saw it last night. The Rams saw it early in this season. When there's time on the clock and he's within striking distance, if he's got the ball, you're nervous. So I'll ask you this, Jim. They're going to win this awful division. They're going to get the home game that comes with it. How dangerous can Tom Brady and the Buccaneers be in the playoffs? Even if it's just for that first home game, that second game, I look at the other teams and their unproven quarterbacks in particular, with 5 games left in the regular season, I'm like, man, the Bucs ain't got to catch fire. They can just be competent on offense. And if the game is close and that guy's got the ball, I wouldn't want to be on the other side, Jim.
No, it's funny you mentioned this. Michael Holley and I had this discussion last week, I believe, when you talk about receipts. And I said to him, the Bucs are a team that when they get to the playoffs can win a game. And when you have Tom Brady behind center, and I didn't say they could make a deep run, but I said they could win a playoff game. And we talked about the teams that have been 500 or sub 500 as division champions that have actually won a playoff game. And so, the interesting thing about last night was we've seen this before. Go back to the first game, and I don't mean to bring up bad memories, Michael Smith, but the first game against the Saints this year where Brady dropped that perfect pass. Late in the game.
I'm from New Orleans, but I gave up that narcotic a long time ago, but go ahead.
Okay. But he dropped one on them late in that game after playing, and the team had played terribly for much of that game. They get down the fourth quarter, need a play to be made. He dropped it in perfectly. And then we saw last night, same thing. The one thing I will say about that game last night again, and I mentioned this in my feed, that game was a reminder of the truism to me about professional football that more games are lost than they are won. And the Saints lost that game more than the Bucs won
totally
it. So
they totally did.
That's my point on it.
100% agree. But instead of Tom versus time, Michael, it's really Tom and time is what Jim and I are talking about. If he has time and you got Tom Brady, it's a problem. And to Jim's point, if they can win a playoff game, they can win 2. Crazier things have happened, Michael. Nobody's.
But here's the thing.
Why can't they?
They can't win one. They can't win one. Because
they can't win one game at home.
Here it is. This is becoming a problem now. I respect Tom Brady. You know that. I love him. I appreciate you. Don't put me in this position, Tom.
Right.
Team's not good. It's just not a good. It's not a good football team with Tom Brady. With Patrick Mahomes, with Josh Allen.
Not right now.
They're not good. No, they're not going to be good. It's not going to happen for them. They are.
No. I'm not saying they transform into some juggernaut. I'm not saying they transform into last year or the year before, Michael. I'm saying if they are good enough on game day, is all they got to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you go
to win one game.
This is what I'm saying. To win one.
I don't like them to win one playoff.
Win one game more than once.
It's a playoff game. It's a
But
playoff
Mike, check it out.
You talking about
right now?
You're asking me.
I think the Cowboys. I think they would play the Cowboys again. The season doesn't start today. I think they would play the Cowboys, who I love. But it's not. But it's not beneath the Cowboys to collapse. Let's just call it what it is. Here's the rest of the quarterbacks in the conference. Kirk Cousins Vikings. But check it out real quick. Kirk Cousins Vikings, who every game is a heart attack when they play. Brock Purdy's Niners. Daniel Jones' Giants. I love him, but Geno Smith's Seahawks, and maybe Taylor Heinicke's Commanders.
That's funny.
I mean, if the game is close and you got this
guy. Funny. Hey, Mike. Hey, as Michael Smith. Michael
exactly
Smith
how
used to say this.
Do I amuse you?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you why you're funny. I'll tell you, yes, you do. Hey, Jim, I'm going to tell you, Michael Smith used to make he had this little put-down line he used to have. He'd be like, unfortunately for you, I listen to what you say. That was his little put-down. Unfortunately for you, I listen to you. Okay? All right. So you're trifling. You're trifling, Mike. You ain't right. So anyway, I listened to you just yesterday. Talking about Brock Purdy's Niners. Yesterday it was it doesn't matter. Yeah. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. This team is so dominant. The defense. Okay, look.
Yeah, you're right.
Here's where y'all sleeping.
Different argument. You're right.
I'm going to take a big leap here, though. I'm going to take a big leap, and Sunday will determine it. Okay, if they lose on Sunday, I will back away from it. But I'm looking at Steve Wilks's Carolina Panthers. Don't laugh. I'm looking at the Carolina Panthers, who are two games behind the Buccaneers, but own a victory. So really a game behind the Buccaneers when it really comes down to it. Okay, so they've got one team with a winning record left on their schedule, and that's on Sunday against Seattle. So they got another game with Tampa on New Year's Day. They've got the Lions, who I respect too. And look. I think the Panthers, on New Year's Day, that game is going to mean something for both teams, for the Panthers and for the Buccaneers. It may be for the top spot for the 7th win. It could be the 7th and deciding win for the division title.
I think he preached to the choir. I saw him in Atlanta, and I said it after that team fights. They got an identity, Trot. The Panthers.
Look at that divisional record. Look at the divisional record, though. Don't sleep on it.
No. I feel you on that. And I've said this before that I think Steve Wilks has done a tremendous job down there at Carolina in the short time that he's had it. And I know that David Tepper, the owner, said that Steve Wilks would have to do something incredible, basically, to be considered for that job. I think David Tepper ought to take a long look at Steve Wilks. Regardless, the way he has gotten this team to play, the changes that he has made both on his staff and in terms of his roster shows me that he has the respect of the folks there. The players are playing for him, and they are not an easy out. So, no, I can see what you're saying there, but all I'm saying is I still think Tampa wins this division. And when you have Tom Brady at quarterback, and again, alluding to the fact, that Michael, what he pointed out, you got a chance. You got a chance.
Hey, thanks for watching Brother from Another on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe before you leave, and be sure to watch us 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Peacock. Appreciate you.